Alright, what is up guys? Today I'm bringing you the simple edits again. This is an updated version from a video I made months ago that was really popular, so I'm gonna have some new and updated tips in this one. Alright, starting off with the first tip is preparing yourself for the next or following edits with proper crosshair placement. This is gonna help you edit a lot easier because let's say I have this double edit right here, right? And then I go to edit this wall, but I end up in this bottom corner and this ends up in a really awkward spot because I have to go up and then right in order to finish it. So in this situation, the best crosshair placement you can get is after you're double editing this, you go right here and then you go up, and then this aligns you perfectly for the next one, just like that. And if you do it correctly, you barely have to move your crosshair. In order to do these edits, you also have to have good crosshair placement because let's say I just stair flip this regularly, I'm going to be in a really bad spot in my crosshair. I'm going to have to go look all the way up and then do it again. And in one smooth motion, that's all you really got to do. All you got to do is look up and down. There's no need to look left and right whatsoever. Just after the stair flip, you always want to make sure you end up prepared for this next edit. And this is exactly why double edits seem to be so easy, because you do not have to move your crosshair at all. All you got to focus on is clicking your edit and confirm buttons, and that's pretty much it. By the way, don't only focus on your crosshair placement, you have to also consider your character's movement. For example, in this edit right here, when you're doing this, you really don't have to move your reticle much because as you're running forward, it'll kind of do it for you. And then right here's the tricky part. A lot of people try to edit this, but they mess up a lot. Because you are falling as you're editing it, you don't really have to move your crosshair much at all either. So as soon as you grab the wall, you'll already have these first two complete. And then all you have to do is go to the right and boom, you're done. Now the best way to practice this, I believe, is to try to move your crosshair as little as possible while doing these edits. So as you can see from those edits, I barely had to move my crosshair and I was able to edit through all of it just fine. Now this next tip is for controller players. I would not recommend you go too high on your multiplier, because if it's over a 2, then it's going to cause a lot of inconsistency in your aim. For example, let's just say I have 50% aim set as normal and then I have a 2x multiplier. So as soon as I go into edit mode, all of a sudden my sensitivity is now 100%. And this could cause inconsistency in your aim because as soon as you enter edit mode, your sensitivity just all of a sudden doubles, right? And then all of a sudden, as soon as you confirm, your sensitivity is back to normal, and this drastic change in sensitivity could cause your aim to be all over the place and could be inconsistent. Now I know some of you guys do feel faster with a higher multiplier, but trust me, just lowering it a little bit more might make you more consistent with your edits. Also make sure your build and edit mode are pretty similar to each other, because this could also cause inconsistency while you're trying to free build or do retakes or any of that type of stuff. Another thing that I don't see a lot of people doing is practicing on this side. A lot of people always practice on this side, which is pretty easy, you know. But on the right side, you never know when you run into an in-game situation where you're going to be on this side and not that side. This is not something you would run into a lot, but it's definitely good to be able to edit well on both sides. One thing that's going to make your edits a lot faster is practicing your click speed. And a great way to practice this is either doing this and then going 1, 2, 3, and 4. You know, instead of doing a double edit, you actually do 4 edits, or if you prefer, you can also do it like this and then do that. But the way I usually do it is by doing, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then follow up with 1 stair gap and then do it again. So right here, I do it again, and then 1 stair gap and then do it again. Now, if you can do this on every single stair, then I don't even know why you're watching this, you're already correct. Next thing I want to mention is that the angle you edit at really does matter, because let's say I try to edit at the top of the stair, I have to flick from here all the way to here, which is still pretty easy, but to make it even easier on yourself, you could edit it from here, and you could see just from this angle, all I gotta do is just a quick little flick, and I'm able to do that super easy. This edit is really useful when you ramp over an opponent, because as soon as you do this, you'll already have good crosshair placement right on them and get that free shot. Same thing goes with cones and pyramids. If you edit it from here, all you gotta do is get a quick little flick like that and you're done, instead of having to drag all across, But when it comes to walls, there's not really many tricks you can do for the angle because if you angle yourself, it's actually going to make it just a little bit harder in my opinion. And I definitely think you should practice editing walls from certain angles, because let's say somebody is boxed up and you kind of want to go for like an edit here, instead of trying to do this edit like dead on and exposing yourself right here, you can definitely try practicing doing the edit from like right here in a safe spot, and this will definitely be better than having to edit from here. If you guys made it to the end of the video, make sure to drop a like and comment what tip you like the most, and I'll see you guys in the next one.